M3GAN 2.0. This lighting is pissing me off. So M3GAN 2.0 came out, and I saw it. You can see it this weekend. Don't see it this weekend. I mean, you can if you want. I wanted to have a more unstructured video with this one because that's just what this franchise is, I guess. So I watched M3GAN last night. 2 nights ago, whatever. I watched it before I saw M3GAN 2. You know, big brain stuff right here. But honestly, I feel like M3GAN 2.0 might have been better if I didn't see the first one. Because for those of you that don't know, M3GAN, which came out in 2023. When I said unstructured, I meant it. Okay, it came out in 2022. Just checked on my phone. M3GAN came out in 2022, and that film, it's a horror slasher about a robot named M3GAN. That has a 3 in her name for some reason. They explain it, but I don't remember. And overall, the first movie is nothing special. I actually did not like it. I did not like the first M3GAN. It was a mix of a lot of things, but largely it was just the writing was not good, and the characters were not interesting, and the acting was bad. M3GAN as a character is cool. She's a robot. And she kills dogs and old ladies. But overall, they really just took the character of M3GAN from the horror slasher movie where she is the killer. She is the murderer. And she murders people and is bad. For M3GAN 2.0, they make her like a secret agent, basically. This movie is literally just Mission Impossible. Does that sound cool to you, M3GAN as a secret agent? Because that's what this is. That's really what it is, and I'm not even joking. That's actually what this is. It's Mission Impossible with M3GAN as our lead, in a way. She's the main cog here, you know, putting the work in. It's just a really weird decision. We go from horror slasher, Mission Impossible. Yeah, I did get that a little bit spoiled for me because I did see someone say that it's more action oriented rather than being a horror movie. And this is not a horror movie. The sequel to M3GAN, M3GAN 2.0, is not a horror movie, even a little bit. There are 0 horror elements in this. Seriously 0 horror elements. I'm just wondering how that boardroom meeting went. How did they discuss this? M3GAN was obviously financially successful enough to warrant a sequel, and they're like, okay, let's take everything that we did with M3GAN and then throw that out the window because let's do Mission Impossible. This is the weirdest sequel I think I've ever seen. Think of how jarring watching Cars to Cars 2 was. That's M3GAN to M3GAN 2. It's literally a whole different genre. We're going for different things. It's really just so out there. And I mean, if you like M3GAN as a character, you get a lot more for here. I don't know. Does anyone really care? Do we care? I don't know. That's the main thing I have to say about it, is this is the weirdest sequel ever. And it's also just stupid. This movie is just dumb. It's a Mission Impossible structure. With that, it is unnecessarily convoluted. This is the sequel to M3GAN, bro. Why is it so goddamn complicated? It's just complicated. It's like Mission Impossible. I'm I had to turn my fucking brain on to watch M3GAN 2. I mean, or you can turn your brain off, and it's probably even better, actually. So to give my brief rundown on my thoughts on the first M3GAN movie is, it's not good. The original M3GAN is so, fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. It's ass, but it's, a movie, I guess. I was really bored. That's my main thing with M3GAN 1, is how boring it was. Holy shit, this movie is boring. It is boring as hell, okay? This is a boring ass movie. And that's just what you have to understand, is that I thought M3GAN 1 was really boring. And M3GAN 2 is less boring. This movie is less boring than M3GAN 1, okay? But it's not even going for the same genre. It's it's almost completely detached. They reference what happened in M3GAN 1, and they even have a setup that there was a plot line in M3GAN 1 that ultimately leads to the sequel story happening. And that was cool. That was cool that they're actually linked in some way. But anyway, yeah, M3GAN kills people in the first one, right? Because it's a horror movie. In this sequel, I'm pretty sure she doesn't kill anybody. I'm pretty sure nobody dies in this movie from M3GAN. Does anyone die in this movie, period? Thinking about it, does anybody die? I think a couple people die, but all their deaths are off screen because this is PG-13. Oh, and also, for another side note, I did watch the unrated version of M3GAN. So there's like more gore in that one because I can't even imagine what the PG-13 version is like, what the theatrical release of M3GAN is like. Holy shit. That's got to be the most boring movie of all time. I could not imagine watching the PG-13 version because the only redeeming factor about M3GAN for me was the gore. Like, I'm like, okay, like the murder on screen, like, okay, it's a little satisfying. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is a Mission Impossible movie with starring M3GAN. The main girl, not the child, the adult again. Allison Williams, she returns as like our lead character, Gemma. In the first movie, I was like, damn, she cannot act. And in this movie, I'm like, damn, she cannot act. This is a summer movie, okay? This is like a summer movie. And again, I don't want to harp on it too much because it switches genres, but it is just so weird, okay? But anyway, M3GAN is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is M3GAN. It's about this other robot and this different AI, and she's like really powerful and she's killing a bunch of people. She's really smart and she kills a lot of people. I guess people do die in this movie. But M3GAN doesn't kill them. This other chick does. This other AI kills them. And then our main characters build M3GAN again to fight her. Also, this thing is 2 hours long. Like holy shit. Like the first movie was like an hour 40, I think. But this movie's 2 hours. And I'm like, damn. For a M3GAN sequel, everything was just so fine. Everything was just so okay in this movie. Like, that's like, this is a movie I'm going to forget. And that's me saying, you don't need to see this movie. Wait for it to come to streaming if you're interested. Is this movie worth spending $20 to see it in a theater? No, it's not. And I did that. And there's also so many scenes that are in there just to be like fan service to people that are fans of the first movie. Like in the first movie, there's a scene where M3GAN is running on all fours in the forest, right, to like chase after this kid. It's an iconic scene. Totally iconic. And I definitely would have remembered that scene if I didn't watch the movie 2 days ago. Because that scene was in the original, they had to include it in the sequel. You can't have M3GAN without M3GAN running on all fours. So there's just a scene where she just runs on all fours for like no reason. Just so it's like a callback to the first movie. And then also in the original M3GAN, she sung a song in the first M3GAN movie. So she sings a song in M3GAN 2. Because it's not M3GAN if she doesn't sing. It's so weird. But also I think it's something that makes it like likable. The original M3GAN was like campy and a horror movie, but it was really bad at being scary. But it was like moderately okay at jokes, at being funny. M3GAN 2 is like very similar where it's like very slapstick. There's a lot of slapstick comedy in here. Where like you have FBI agents tripping over ice and like full on like flying 15 feet in the air and like slamming on the counter because they slipped on some ice. Like I'm not talking like an ice rink. I'm talking like ice cubes on your kitchen floor. Like full on like whoop, like cartoon character slamming onto the ground onto a countertop like shit like that. It's just like it's so ridiculous. And I think there is some value in that. The movie was a little funny. It's like it has jokes that I thought were pretty good and has some other jokes where I'm like, wow, that was someone wrote that down. Yep. Overall, M3GAN 2.0 is fine. It's fine. It's serviceable. It's probably even better than M3GAN 1 because in my opinion, M3GAN 1 sucks. I think it's better. I think it's better than the original, but it's like a bad sequel. Save your money. Watch this on streaming. If you're gonna watch it at all, and maybe be like high or something too. I think that would probably help. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching me ramble. That's pretty epic of you. That's pretty M3GAN of you to do that for me. That's so crazy. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I think that's good. I don't know.